A lot of the good in life comes from having a valued social role and something people find meaningful. That's a huge part of what we offer here. A place where people can show what they can do, and we want people to excel. Once people feel good about what they're doing here, it changes everything. Helping people to see where they fit in and where they belong. Valley Community Learning Association started in 1995. At that time, we only worked in Kings County. Now we work in the entire valley. We are the community-based option for adult education. The Ability Works program is a program funded through the Opportunity Fund, which helps people either get the skills to return to school or to move into employment. And one of the great things that it provides is income support for participants who come to the program, which helps to offset the costs of their training. If you don't have income support, it makes it really challenging to be able to do that. It is a key support that allows people to stay with us long enough to make the changes, achieve the goals that they have. And without it, I don't think we'd be a successful program.
I was struggling to find employment. I decided to ask my caseworker at the time what was available to assist, and VCLA was recommended to me. It is allowing you to learn proper skills for yourself. There is expectations, there is guidance, ideas of where to find employment that best suits you. VCLA helped set me up with the Evangeline group. I spent some time there for a few months. I recognized that I needed a little more education and training. With help and support from VCLA, I applied to the NSCC King's Tech, building up the skills I need professionally, and I'm going to be moving forward with my life.
There are other things that the program offers, such as mental health counseling, transportation support, and just navigating the community and the resources, and those are also part of the Ability Works program. They're essential parts. You can't just focus on providing opportunities for a workshop. You need to have all the other things around that to make it a good fit for folks. Some people come with a lot of natural supports. Could be they still have a lot of family support or other service providers or friends. And we want to build around those. Other people, we may be their main support.
When I first came to VCLA, I was homeless. I didn't have any foundation for education. I didn't have foundation for work experience. At that point, I felt very afraid. Since coming to VCLA, I feel like instead of the way things were before, there are people genuinely advocating for my well-being. I have a support group now that I didn't have before. VCLA helped me build the foundations I need to continue on with my life in a positive manner.
Participants who come to the Ability Works program, there are challenges. You have to self-identify as having a disability. There's something in your life which is a barrier. It may not be your own barrier, maybe the community has a barrier. Not every employment setting is able to carve out a position for you. Doesn't mean you don't have a lot to contribute, and we see that, but how do we find that place for folks?
Initially, I came to VCLA to finish my grade 12 equivalency. Once I was finished my grade 12, I was going to go into carpentry, but I was having a little bit of trouble finding work, mostly because of the barriers for transportation. They actually helped me get my beginners. VCLA helped me coordinate with the apprenticeship people through NSCC. And so because of the wage subsidy, it really did help me obtain that position in the first place. Through VCLA and the Ability Works program, I have gained basic fundamental carpentry skills that are going to genuinely help me further along in my career.
Although we try to have a structured approach, not everybody needs everything. We tailor things to what people are looking for. The world of work is a challenging place. Our job is to prepare people for that or for school. And that job that we're helping people to be successful in may be just the first stepping stone.
When I started working at Sourdough Bakery, I wasn't sure how to do certain stuff, but after like a month or two, I really got into it, and about a year later, I'm like basically a master at this place.
You learn from those experiences, and if it's the first time you ever had a job, I mean, that's huge. We want to take the whole person and make sure that we build on what they already know and where they're going.
I really think working in the kitchen with some of the staff at VCLA really helped me out once I started working here. I would recommend it to anyone.
People also come not just with needs, but with skills that they do have, and we want to see those. So we have a number of experiential learning opportunities people can take part in. It's a strength-based approach, not just looking at what people can't do. It's what people bring to the table as well.
It's easy enough to tell people who are struggling to just get a job, just try harder. Not everyone learns the same way. Not everyone has the same opportunities. Not everyone has the background that is needed to succeed. And that's not through any fault of their own. Sometimes people are simply born into circumstances that are unfortunate. VCLA provided hope. VCLA provided an opportunity that I needed, and it's still providing opportunities for plenty of people who are in desperate need.
We can see the value, and people make positive changes through this program. If you take the time to go back to learning, you've made a real commitment, and I think we have to help people continue that by supporting them while they're here, and I think that's what the Ability Works program does.
If I were not at VCLA, I'd still be living on social services, and that's not what I want to be. I want to be able to provide for my community. I want to be able to be a part of my community, doing something beneficial for all.
Even though we have a relatively short amount of time with the people who come to us, we do try to build a sense of community and connection.
One of the best parts of VCLA has always been both the staff and the people who come to VCLA, knowing that you have people behind you and that there are people around you going through the same thing. It means so much to have that sense of community and solidarity. I cannot emphasize enough how much of a major help that was through what was a very troubled time. Having everybody there, it got me through it.
Seeing people start to dream about what they might like to do next, yeah, that's why I do what I do. You can really see a transformation.